Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Mike. I have a very interesting topic today, and it is amply titled, It's Hard to Be a Gay Black Man in America. Ask Meek Mill, Diddy, and Jerrod Carmichael.
This is 5 Minutes with Mike, our news, our voice, and our opinion. With your host, Michael Beckford. Now stop, listen, and pay attention for 5 Minutes with Mike.
It's the year 2024, and the headlines for 2024 are the wars in Ukraine, the wars in Israel, the immigration crisis, the newest Blockbuster movie Dune, which I went out and saw, and I thought it was great. If you liked the first one, I'm sure you liked the second one. What else is in the news for 2024? The Royals lately, they've been in the news, talking about the ones over in England. Donald Trump, of course, always in the news. Sleepy Joe Biden. And, wait a second. I can't forget about the headline that was supposed to have been forever deleted in the year 2020. Yep. It's 2024, and we're still talking about who's gay. So much for gender norms and equality. Here we go again, talking about which black man is sleeping with who. So, well, since you guys are talking about it, I guess I got to talk about it too. And 5 Minutes with Mike is proudly sponsored by The Sex Tour, Volume 2, a short story by Michael D. Beckford. It's coming soon to Amazon and wherever you read your books. Now, let's get back into the episode. I'm not sure if being a gay black man in America is like taking that poison pill that you rather not take, but you take it, and everybody seems to come out of the light and shine their light on you or something like that. But I guess that's the kind of hard to describe feeling that an individual must, quote unquote, deal with, even in consensual situations. It still rounds up being the same thing. Coming out of your undercover cage and confessing to the world, or world confessing into the world without your knowledge of your male-on-male activities is oftentimes brought up with much chatter to much dismay. And according to the most recent report by producer Lil D or something like that. I think he was Lil D or Lil Rod, actually. I'm sorry. Lil Rod that worked on Diddy's newest album, the Love album. He allegedly exposed a lot of people. I mean, it's a 70-page whopper of a story. 70-page, lawsuit, whatever the case may be. It's a lawsuit. It's something that was filed with the courts by Lil Rod and his attorney. And Lil Rod basically called out a lot of individuals, and one said individual is by the name of Meek Mill. Now, Meek Mill's name was redacted from this, so we don't exactly, quote unquote, know if it specifically was Meek Mill, but based upon the description, we kind of concluded that it may be Meek Mill, at least in the court of public opinion. So sadly and curiously, Meek Mill has gone on a blitz of a press tour on Twitter in regards to these particular allegations, or I should say alleged claims that didn't explicitly say his name, as I said. But, if you guys put two to two together, a Philly rapper that dated Nicki Minaj, well, you make your own conclusion. Number 2, Meek Mill has literally gone to digital war with DJ Academics and anybody that he claims will disparage his name. And he went as far as to, saying all these things he does with females. I mean, he tell them about all kind of descriptive things he does with females to prove that he's not gay. But let's get back to the year 2024. I mean, like the comedic recently said, Meek Mill doesn't have a good case of why he's quote unquote straight. But I am not here to make the judge of who he sleeps with, and I can give a rat's ass who Meek Mill decides to sleep with or anyone else for that particular case. So why is it a headline here in 2024? Why does it have to make headlines? I'm repeating this 34 times. Why does it have to make a headline here in 2024 who he decides to poke his thing, even if it's in a strange place? I mean, Why is it someone else's problem who you decide to sleep with? Why does it even matter? I'll tell you why it matters, because I know a lot of black women who have a lot of flamboyant gay black friends. Yes, they do. But they vehemently despise hearing that their nigga fucks with other dudes. Yep, I can't say it no other way. They themselves will kiss on other females, have a brothel with another female, change clothes in front of another female. But if a dude says he likes his ass getting touched, oh, he's gay. So if you're his female and you touch his ass, why would that be considered gay if it's you touching it? Anyway, I digress. Number 3. So here we are in the year 2024. Once again, we thought that these gay rumors and gay jokes and gay references, anything referring to the alphabet community, would not be a headline-making moment. But unfortunately, it is. Just that kind of moment going on. Well, one more reason why dudes decide to go into their corners and be DL. And for those that do not know what DL stands for, it stands for down low, based upon a book by an author by the name of J.L. King, who wrote a book about it some years ago. And one more reason why baby mamas is getting cheated with a dude that is apparently, the homeboy that he smokes with, the homeboy that, they share more than just a blunt. They may be smoking each other's blunt, but anyway, and not the type of blunt that they put between their fingers. But let's move forward on this particular matter. I think the problem is, honestly, guys, that in America, a black man in America has to live up to these false explanations and inclinations of what it means to be heterosexual. And we glorify heterosexuality as if it's the all and be all. But I've seen there's straight guys that have some feminine energy about them. They never decided to touch on a guy or have any thoughts for another guy or anything like that. But unfortunately, society has these particular narratives, especially in the black community, of what is supposed to be righteously straight and what is vividly gay, i.e. bad, for the community. So, once again, like I said, individuals decide to go into their dark places and never come out. So this is the moment when the whole world stops. This is the moment when we look at it all. A woman gets cheated on, and when you're a black man in America, you get this inclination, and you decide to go ahead and whisk off being homosexual. And in this particular moment, the whole world decides to stop for him, and not in a good way. It stops because it wants to listen, look, and pay attention. It wants to chase clout, go on social media, and do all of this jazz, all because of what? He said that he likes his pecker in another place than what was biblically correct. But anyway, let's take him to church. Everybody talks about love, who you love, until they realize they can't love the one that shares the same complexion when they look at the mirror at themselves every day. And a sex tour Sex can be used as a powerful tool, an even more powerful weapon. Welcome to the city of Atlanta, where the lights are bright, the scams are steady, and sex is the ultimate drug of choice. The Sex Tour, Volume 2, a novella by Michael D. Beckford, coming soon to ebook, paperback, and audio. Volume 1 of The Sex Tour is available now wherever books are sold. Volume 2, a short story by Michael D. Beckford, is coming soon to Amazon, wherever you use your books. Please like and hit the subscribe button. 5 Minutes Mike is written, produced, and directed by Michael D. Beckford. All rights reserved. Copyright 2024 by the Speak Pubs International, Michael Beckford Media Group, LLC. Thank you guys for listening and watching. And please, once again, hit that like and subscribe button.